Hello everybody. Most of you have seen the temperpedic bed commercials where a person is jumping on a temperpedic bed and not spilling a wine glass. As modeled here, we are going to be using a temperpedic pillow and exciting the pillow while analyzing the wine glass.
Our first demonstration is going to show how a temperpedic pillow mimics a simple spring damping system. When the pillow is excited by an external force, the pillow will rebound to its original shape just like a spring. Also notice that the force is absorbed by most of the Tempur-Pedic mattress, and there's very little displacement that moves across the pillow's surface. Now, let's take a look at the system dynamics behind this demonstration.
Alright, so as stated earlier, we can think of our pillow as just a bunch of springs and dampers all combined in parallel. Here we have our damper, and this is how we're going to model our spring. So we can think of this system as something simpler for our model purposes. So we have the mass, which I'll get to here in a second. Then we have our damper, and we have our spring. So first, what we can think of just having one damper and one spring, because all of our dampers and all of our springs are all in parallel. So we can combine these as just one spring and one damper in our model. And as I said earlier, I was going to get to the mass. This mass for our model is actually our mass of the wine glass.
So in this first demonstration, we're showing the base excitation without the spring damper pillow. You can see that there's a lot of vibration in the water that's making its way through the base of the wine glass, so there is a lot of oscillation going on. As you can see from the system oscillation here with the damper pillow, there's a lot less vibration in the water here, and the wine glass is better able to resist the forces from the washing machine.
Okay, so you just saw the wine glass on top of the washing machine. We're going to do the model behind that now. So we have a similar model to what we had earlier. We have our mass of the wine glass, and we have our pillow modeled as some damper with some spring. And now we also introduce our washing machine, which we're going to call our base, with some force, some harmonic force, which is the vibrations of the washing machine. So before we get into the equations, it might help us to look at the free body diagrams for both the mass and the base so that we could get our governing equation. So from there, we're going to model our deflections of the wine glass and the deflections of the base, giving this. We rearrange to get all our deflections x of the wine glass on the left side and our deflections of the base y on the right side. We take it into the Laplace, and then we rearrange our equation to get our output, which is our deflections of the wine glass x of s, over our input, which is the deflections of the base y of s, which gives us this equation. This equation is called the displacement transmissibility equation, and it helps us analyze deflections of the wine glass given some deflections of the washing machine.